What's up, guys? There's no easy way to say this, but I guess I should just come out and say it. The Dumpster Fire Roadrunner and myself will not be participating in the No Name Nationals. Now, this wasn't an easy decision to make by any means. I gave my word that I would do everything in my power to make sure that I made it to that event and ran Dustin in the Petty Volare. But we're less than 100 days out. I'm still waiting on parts for the Dumpster Fire. Now, I still have a goal of getting that thing on the road before, or at least running and driving, because I am having some titling issues, which I'm going to make a whole different video about. So I tried the whole state of Vermont thing, the Vermont loophole. I'm going to warn you that it's not as easy as some people make it out to be, and that's going to be a whole separate video. But I did want to make the announcement that I'm not going to be participating as a racer at the No Name Nationals. Super disappointed. There were a lot of factors involved in making the decision. The main being financially. I know there's been a lot of talk about fuel prices and stuff, and it's going to cost me thousands of dollars, literally thousands, not just 1,000 or 2,000, probably over $3,000 to make this trip happen, not even including the price of the car. That's a heavy investment, but the fuel is just going to kill me. It's ludicrous. And the more I thought about it, to travel that far to make one pass is absolutely insane. And I don't know if I can come up with that kind of money that quick. I've done a lot of projections with my business, as a lot of you know. I sell merchandise, I sell t-shirts and stuff. And based on the projections I have now, I may be able to squeeze fuel, and that's it. And that's if, the sales of my t-shirts are totally unpredictable. There's certain patterns that I can follow, but I can't guarantee anything. And it was so close to call that I ended up putting all my 451 stroker parts up for sale in order to cover some cost of the fuel. And I've had a couple bites here and there, but nobody wanted to buy it as a package, and parting it out is going to take too much time, and I'm not going to make enough money on it, on all the parts. So I really had to sit there, and I have people that were willing to help me, with parts for the Dumpster Fire to get it to Sikeston. And to those people, you know who you are. I appreciate you so much for willing to help me. But because I was unsure if I was going to be able to even get the fuel, I had to pull the plug and tell them, hey, hold off on sending me parts. I don't want to make a promise that I can't keep. And, I'm a man of my word. I'm going to do everything in my power. And unfortunately, certain things are out of my hands, like how many t-shirts I can sell. There's just so many variables. And it wasn't fair to everyone that was willing to help me. It wasn't fair to Dustin. I shouldn't have, when I look back, I'm the type of guy where, I definitely react to things quicker than I should. And when Dustin called me out, I immediately said yes. That backing down was not an option for me. And, I'm willing to take this L, big ol' L. I'm taking this as a loss. I really didn't want to have to make the call, but I made the call to pull the plug on the No Name Nationals. Now, I am still in full support of this event. I hope that everybody does what they can to make it out there. I just didn't want to make it, I didn't want to lie to anybody, you know what I mean? Most importantly, I didn't want to lie to myself. Could I get the car done? That was a big if. I think I can. I'm going to still try. But I've been waiting for an intake manifold for a couple months now. Still haven't gotten my refund yet, because I decided, all right, I'm just going to get the refund on that. And to be honest, it was getting to the point where I was just going to get the Dumpster Fire running, throw nitrous on it, and see if it blows up. That's how confident I was that I could get it at least to the No Name Nationals. And went as far as the vehicle I'm riding in right now, I bought it to trailer the car to the No Name Nationals because I didn't want to do it in my Durango. So I bought a Ram. I bought a Ram. bought my uncle's trailer. That's still a deal in the process, and I'm still going to do it because I need a trailer anyway. But there was a lot of things I was doing, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, you didn't have to buy that stuff. There's a long story involved in that. No liquid cash as of right now is involved, but it will be. But that was all other expenses I had already accounted for. The fuel alone was going to be so much money, and I had opted to trailer the car because I looked into shipping costs, and they were so insane that I couldn't justify shipping the car and flying out. The cost of that was just too outrageous. So here I am in this predicament, and you know, I'm not happy to say that I'm pulling out of the No Name Nationals. That's super disappointing for me, but it's a decision that I had to make. And you know, as much as I didn't want to, I knew that it was the right decision to make, and I did. I made the decision. So I'm still gonna try to be at the No Name Nationals. That's still, you know, up in the air of whether or not that's gonna happen. But I would like to try to at least fly out for the event. Man, what a bummer. I'm super disappointed, but I didn't want to live a lie and act like I was going to make it, because I was all in, and just based on my projections of what I'm going to earn from my t-shirt business and from money generated through videos and all that stuff, it just wasn't going to happen, man. $3,000, that was the minimum that I needed, and I just don't see it happening. I wish I felt more comfortable sharing my numbers with you guys, but if you were to see the numbers that I'm pulling in a month, that just the numbers to build the car and to afford the fuel was going to be so outlandish and look impossible. I don't think it could happen. The other, even aside from financially, the other giant elephant in the room for me was scheduling. I've already committed to Mo Party in Bowling Green 2 weeks before the No Name Nationals. So my schedule at work, I was taking extra unpaid days. Well, assuming that I could get those extra unpaid days. I wasn't even sure. So there was a lot of factors involved, and I had to come to the decision that it just wasn't going to happen. You know what I mean? As disappointing as that is. So that's the story, guys. That's the story. I wish it was different. I wish I could tell you that, you know, this was just some elaborate viral video that I was hoping to get everybody all hyped up on and then tell you at the end, I'm going, just kidding. But it's not. I'm really not going to participate in the No Name Nationals as a racer. I'd like to apologize to Dustin, first and foremost. I'm sorry to let you down, man. Super bummed that I have to back out, and I'll take the loss, dude. I forfeit. Okay. I guess I need to get a tattoo now. I'd also like to apologize to everybody that reached out to help me out to get the car to Sikeston. I appreciate that more than you could ever know. It means a lot to me that you're willing to help me. You know, and apologies to all the other No Name 500 guys. I'll still promote you. You know, I'm still going to promote the event. I think it's a great event. The return of investment for me was nothing. I was going for the sheer fun and to be there with a bunch of my friends. And I'm still trying to see if I can fly out and at least be there to support all you guys. But yeah, I had to let you guys know that it's not going to happen for me. I don't know if I'm the first to pull out, but you know, I'm not ashamed of making the decision. You know, it happens. Fuel is $6 a gallon, guys. If you can make it to the No Name Nationals, more power to you. If you're struggling to make it, hey, you have my support. Let me know any way I can help you. I cannot even help myself, but I will do anything. If you need me to promote your videos to get you to 500, let me know what I can do to help you. If you want to come on Talking Mopars and talk about your projects and stuff, talk about the No Name Nationals, you're more than welcome. You're invited. Just reach out to me, Chris@TalkingMopars.com. We'll get you on the show. I'm probably going to do another live here soon, maybe later tonight. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, this event with 90 days left, you know, we'll call it 3 months. You know, that's nothing. You know, 12 days. It's crazy. Now that I think about it, the whole thing was crazy for me to even think I could make it monetarily, you know, just to afford the fuel. The car, not so much, because my battle plan was always, okay, if the car won't make it, I'll take the Mr. Norm tribute truck and we'll go run Mr. Norm Grand Spalding Dodge versus 43. You know, I thought that would be fun. There's only a few things I would need to do to the truck to get it ready, and that's no problem at all. So getting to the No Name Nationals, the cost of fuel is what really held me back, because I don't want to sit here and pretend like it's a for sure thing. So out of respect for Dustin and everybody that was willing to help me, I decided to pull the plug. So that's it, man. I'm not going to be participating in the No Name Nationals. Super disappointed. Again, my apologies to everyone that this decision has affected. I hope nobody else is inspired by my decision to pull out as well. I hope all of you stay on track and make it happen. I have other responsibilities aside from, you know, the race and stuff. I have a young child, you know, but enough of excuses. The fact of the matter is I'm pulling out a No Name Nationals for a number of, I could sit here and name all the excuses, but the bottom line is money. I cannot afford, you know, $3,000 in fuel. Realistically, I have, you know, that money could go to so much more stuff, you know, involved in what I'm trying to do with the podcast and stuff. And I have another podcast. So, yeah, I need a new computer. Like, the list goes on, but it's super disappointing for me to make this video. I'm not ashamed, but I'm ashamed. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, had to make the decision. Wanted you guys to know. No Mopar left behind. Best of luck to everybody participating in the No Name Nationals. I hope I can see you in Sikeston, but unfortunately, the dumpster fire will not be participating.